The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. They side down, but certainly not out yet. They sit at 2-4. Facing off with him, that's the head coach of the Panthers. His guy's coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Glad to have you all with us. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It is Ryan Fitzgerald with the honors. And we're underway here in North Carolina. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. They're brought out by one of the strongest throwers in the game and a great athlete as well from Tennessee, Joe Milton.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games. He's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here. This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He's keeping it. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready? Out of the gun, it's Milton. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Ready?
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to make them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
You won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Downfield, he's got McMillan. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, cut.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on a quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, cut.
Option give here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready.
Running the toss here to Brooks. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for it. Young. He's got a man, and Horn has it. Oh, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Go.
It's a design run. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. This is Ryan Fitzgerald now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys and Joe Milton set to take over again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Milton. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Wow, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Kirk comes in motion right. Milton now on 3rd down. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Up the middle, Blue. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the deficit stays at 7. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 40-10.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Now, hang on a moment. I think we've got an injured player out there. Yeah, that's Chuba Hubbard being looked at following the play. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14.
That's good for Panthers. First down. First and 10.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Set, ready. Set, cut.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Brought down by Jaquan Brisker. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Set, cut.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. We'll start the drive with blue. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The Third down run with Blue. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That tackle made by Princely Umamiellen.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He has the first over the middle. It's inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives.
Here we go, set. 60 red. Ready?
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Set.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 17. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
To the air on first down, Young. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
That's completed out to the right. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 43-yard
On
line.
first down, here comes Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Starting right side by McMillan. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. Young working from the gun. It's his running back. Now first down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw, Young. Completed to his running back. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-point lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
first half. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Baker with the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. So first down from the 41. Pass out quickly to Leggett. This is taken ahead to the 42. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 33, yellow, red.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's McMillan. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. To the air yet again. Young. Man, it's Horn. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Here we go, ready.
This is Leggett working the left side. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's Young again. Throw left side, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Ready, break. Red, yellow.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
Down, clean down. Hut.
Again, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
Yellow blue. Black ultra. 60 red. 60 red. Steel. 6. Mega. Set.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here. On 2nd down. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. They still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Cut out left. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hand.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Okay, ready?
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Cut.
Going to Brooks here to start the half. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Come on, ready.
That play straight ahead. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Cut.
Now here he goes on the boot. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And we'll stop him here, not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
This is Brooks heading left. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Got a man, and Horn has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Design quarterback run here. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Set. Ready. Set. Cut.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Set. Cut.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers grow the lead coming out at halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And a positive result on that effort. He's down to the enemy 40,
guilty as anyone, so hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Come on.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start their second half with some needed points. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Baker with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Let's ready.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Second and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Cowboys' 46-yard line.
Brooks on the give, headed right. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 3.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Drill green. You're set.
Out of the gun, Young. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. We've set it down from the 37. To the air on first down. Young. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Offense is set. First and 10.
You're cut.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Let's go.
Line up the design keeper. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown! His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Rolling from the gun here. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Start. Hawk 7.
Now Milton to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results at first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Working now from the gun. Taken in by Kirk right side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Cowboys.
Check that. Check. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, this is ETN. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Let's go. Yellow, 22. Sit. Mega. Set.
Now it's Young. Running right side by McMillan. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield. Pass out quickly to Leggett. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Come on, set. 60 reps. 60 reps. Hut.
There's a dive up the middle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Let's go now. Black 40. Hut.
Hands off here for Brooks. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
Set. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back do it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Down. 33. Yellow. Cut.
Running the toss here to Brooks. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go. Set cut.
They'll try and punch it in. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Set cut. 50. Green. Ready.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Cowboys about set to take over. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. The right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Let's go. Ready.
Here's Milton. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Throwing now, Milton. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Looking quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Okay, great.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Viking 18.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Cowboys.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Panthers are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we ready.
Setting him on the dive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Set, ready. Black 40. Set.
Toss right side. Here's Brooks. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him.
Set.
On first down, they'll run. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers on their way to their 3rd win of the year. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Ready. Black Ultra. Blue 32. Cut.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got first down here from the 36.
16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Hot 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 on the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Red. Cowboy 8. Let's go. Ready.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Complete out to the right. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Milton back to throw. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Up the middle, Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this one down to the 25.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Panthers.
We'll get to the line and spike the football and stop the clock. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on.
Milton now. Escapes the pocket. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.